They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac. Drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack. Thrive under pressure, know when to attack. When it's showtime, front row to the back. Front line with my back up against the wall. If I'm up against the odds, then I'm about to give it all. About to get them all, I want everything they got. Coming for the top, I won't stop until I fall. Me, I'm trying to ball out like LaMelo Ball. Watch me switch the gears on and wait for him to stall. They're looking all small, trying to run before they crawl. Me, I'm going all out, up against the all. You're up against the clock, up against the clock. Trying to break the doors down, you should've changed the locks. I'ma bring them all down, everybody's up. And I pride when it's showtime, everybody watch. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. They ain't taking my spot, no way. They ain't taking what I got, no way. I'm in a fight of my life every day, and I ain't stopping now, yo, I'ma carry my weight. It's like they don't wanna see me win, that's cool.
We are live at Valcour Bay on a beautiful afternoon. A great day for boxing. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you.
Smoking Joe Frazier. His 3 battles with Muhammad Ali, perhaps the most famous the sport has ever seen.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner,
a lot of pre-match. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. That jab scores. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. They're both trying for a knockout. Do you believe this? Of the 3 fights, my personal favorite has to be the Thrilla in Manila. It was estimated to have been seen by 1 billion people, and what a brutal encounter it was.
Again, this is history in the making. This is what we write our fight game about. These 2 guys are the ultimate warriors.
You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Someone tell these 2 that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Quick punch scores. They block the uppercut. And he scores with the counter. They both want a highlight reel knockout. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Seemed like an eternity. And there's the bell to start round 2. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. When you're trained to fight a swarmer, you've got to focus on your conditioning because they will push you to the edge of your limits.
Oh man, you got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push them off, make them go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit them low on the blind side of the referee. Get them angry.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Missing with the hook. so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
And he fails to score with that left hook. Nice job slipping that left uppercut. Not a lot of defense here at all. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something. The bell rings and we start the third. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Another scoring shot there. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook won't score. That one lands halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete top. There's the bell to start round 4. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Nice counter shot. The bravery being shown here is just incredible. And that hook misses. There's a counter shot. Good counter punching. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. What would you tell this guy if he's got it? I need to focus. Here's the bell to start round 5. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
See a jab from these two. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Incredible firepower from both of these heavyweights. Good idea, but misses with the left hook. Nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skim them, go for speed.
Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Good one. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the... Oh, right there! Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? After what we saw in that last round, that's it. On to the 6th round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter shot. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
Going to punch himself out, though. You'd like to see more jabs. That counter punch caught him clean. Can't land that jab. Talk about punches and bunches. That's the puller right there. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. That was the moment.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously...
Round 7, here we go. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. How about that time counter shot? What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. His head snaps back from that left hand. Those counter punches have to hurt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. And they're back at it again here in round 8. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard, it's an uphill battle.
Perfect punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Can't find a home with that jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That left hook missed. Lucky that hook didn't score. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. We knew it was going to be close, but that's as close as it gets. It is a draw. No winners and no losers here.
A draw? Ooh, listen to that crowd. Nobody's happy with that. Why? Because the build-up was ridiculous. The things that were said...
You are the sweetest thing, yeah. I live on the joy you bring, yeah. come